Hello, my beautiful collective. Elsie here to do a reading for you. Yep, for the whole slew of you. All of you. No matter what your sign is, my friend. So no matter what your sign is, this is for all signs. This may be for you. Maybe it won't be. Put on your intuitive hat and I'll call out the signs and symbols as you need to hear them in order to know what's going on. Let's find out what is going on for you. We do have faith and say no. Oh, very interesting. Pick me a deck here. What do you have to have faith for, collective? Why does the collective have to have faith? Tell me about this. Why do you have to have faith? Well, because that person that you have all of these boundaries with here, I feel like there is something that you don't see about this situation here, collective. We do have the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. We have the Moon, which is Pisces and Cancer energy. We have the Seven of Wands. This particular depiction of the Seven of Wands shows somebody who has kind of had some victory, right? We've got the Six Wands laying on the ground, and this person has got the Ace of Wands. They're ready to move forward here. But it feels like somebody here needs to have faith because someone here has been standing their ground and you don't know why. It feels like there is something here that that's going on that you don't really see the full story, I want to say, because the Lovers is hiding behind the Moon. I want to say the Lovers is hiding in the Moon. So it's like things are not as they seem. There is somebody here who has a lot of feelings for you, a lot of really big feelings, and they are hiding them, I'm going to say. Somebody here is hiding how very deeply they are connected to you. They're hiding how very deeply, and yeah, because I think that what they're showing you on the surface is that they're standing their ground. Somebody's got boundaries. They're not letting you pass the boundaries, or somebody is standing their ground, that they feel like they're going to have the victory waiting for you to come to them. So take it as it resonates for you. But it feels like somebody here is got the Ace of Wands over the shoulder, feeling quite confident, right? Standing in the hero's pose, by the way, right? Standing in the hero's pose and saying, well, I got this. No big deal. It's going to work out for me. But it almost feels like somebody here is waiting for something to happen, and you probably feel that it's going to. So I'm going to say have faith. If you are the person who feels like somebody who has really deep feelings for you might, decide to not stand their ground and come forward, I feel like you're probably correct. So why should you say no? Why should you say no? So for some of you, I think that it's what's saying here is that if you decide to take another chance here, pardon me, that I feel like if you decide to take another chance here, that you will have balance for a time, but it does feel like after getting justice here with this person coming back and speaking with you, it feels like it could end again. It feels like it could end in betrayal. So I think that the cards are telling you, or the spirit is telling you, that even though you can have temporary happiness with somebody, or justice, or karmic justice, it feels like there is something that's about to come to an end. Look, we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse, which tells me that something is either slow to a crawl, we're not talking to each other, we have nothing left to say. It does to me feel here like, and this has happened to me before, right? So I do a lot of private readings, right? And so I do ask for feedback, and I get feedback on those readings. And sometimes a person will say, well, you were wrong. You were wrong. That person came back around and now we're dating again. But then 3 months later, it's crash and burn. So I feel like that's what this is saying, that if you say no, you can save yourself a lot of pain and anguish and unhappiness. Because if this person has held their position for this long, it feels like you feel that they are coming back, and I feel that they were. I feel that they are going to come back, but I want to say you have nothing left to say. That nothing has changed here. Everything is the same. With the Knight of Swords in the reverse, it's like this person still is a coward. They're not courageous. This person is not very brave. They are someone who just wants you because they want you. It's like they're waiting to see what you'll do first. It's like they want you to come to them. Now, I don't know what that means for any of you, but take it as it resonates for you. And I'm just going to put one more of these cards down here. Tell me more about the collective, please. We do have Gemini, Pisces, Cancer energy here. We have Libra as well. Gemini as well. another card here for the collective. We've got be patient. So, have faith, be patient, say no. For some of you, you will say no. And I think for those of you that are saying no, you're using your intuition. I'm not telling you to say no. I think the cards are saying that this absolutely can go off, no problem. This person can come back into your life. You could accept them back into your life, and it could work just fine for a time. You will have balance for a time, but it does end up, yeah, it's a wake-up call. This is the wake-up call, is that if this person hasn't done any major changes, and for some of you, somebody coming back has, and we are talking about somebody coming back because we're in the Mercury retrograde shadow already. So if you're the person who doesn't like to hear about people coming back, you might just want to stay out of tarot for until the 20th of April. Because this is a long retrograde. It's a long one. And it goes from the 1st to the 21st. And we're already in this retrograded energy, this shadow phase that we're in right now. And so people are thinking about reaching out to an ex, reaching out, saying, can we get back together? I caught myself on the sofa. Collective. I was telling my friend Richie, I was sitting on the sofa and I was thinking about this ex and, oh, maybe I should reach out. And maybe it was wait a second, I said out loud, wait a second, I got you. I am not doing this. So I feel like for some of you, it feels like somebody is like, oh, with patience and time, if I have faith that maybe things will work out. And for some of you, it might, because this is a general reading, right? So for some of you, it might work out. But for others of you, I feel like this 10 of Swords here is the wake-up call. It's a wake-up call that I feel is, it's like some of you feel like you have to keep your commitment to this person. Like, I have to let them back in and try again because we're married, or I have to let them come back in and try again because we're engaged. But it feels like some of you feel like with patience and time, things will work itself out. I don't think that's the case. I'm just saying, for some of you, not for all of you. Take it as it resonates, please. All right. What else we got here? So I want to say that in the past, I feel like in the past, somebody was standing their ground and waiting for you to come to them. It's like somebody here feels like it's your fault that things broke up. And I want to say that if they do leap this barrier here and you let them pass the boundaries, that I feel like nothing has changed because the Knight of Swords is in the reverse. Tell me more. Creativity and strength. It says creativity, have fun, express yourself in new ways. And strength says determination, perseverance, and self-discovery. So it feels like while you're in separation with somebody here who's not making a move, it feels like you have been exploring the self, going out with friends, gaining strength, gaining maybe some confidence. We've got rest. We've got awakening. So for some of you, the person is going to go through an awakening, a realization, shift, or discovery. Look, it could be your awakening too, because it does come out under the 10 of Swords. Maybe somebody wakes up to the fact that, you know what, this thing can't work because somebody is not changing. This person has decided that they don't want to change. Let's clarify a little bit here. Tell me about this wake-up call. What is the wake-up call, please, for the collective? What is the wake-up call? We've also got Leo energy here, by the way. What's this wake-up call? Got Leo energy again, 8 of Swords, and 5 of Swords. The wake-up call is this. We still have fundamental differences. We've got the 5 of Swords. We still have these fundamental differences. We still have conflict. We don't know how to fight successfully. We still have, ego. And I mean, like I said, for some of you, you will have the victory taking this person back. You will. But at what cost? What cost could be the 10 of Swords? We do have the Strength card and the 8 of Swords, which tells me that somebody is holding back because they're still up in their head about what they want to do. It could be you, that you have not contacted this person, haven't spoken with them. Maybe you feel like if you're patient that they'll show up to you. It feels like somebody's been holding themselves back. It could be a Leo that's been holding themselves back, or you're holding yourself back from a Leo, or confused, or in your head obsessively thinking about the Leo. It does feel like here that I want to say that the wake-up call here is that this, if we are dealing with a Leo, a Gemini, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Libra, it feels like this person hasn't changed. They haven't changed. Someone's holding themselves back from commitment. They don't want the commitment with you. Tell me more. Tell me more. What else does the collective need to know, please? For some of you, you're just going to say no right off the hop because you know that this person hasn't changed. For others of you, I think you will accept them back in. And unfortunately, I don't think that it's destined to be, this is destined to be together for a long time. It doesn't feel like that. We do have the Page of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Swords. And I want to say that whoever is about to come back, because I feel like somebody is, whoever is about to come back, I feel is going to text you first. I feel like you are going to get some sort of a message, and it's going to put you immediately in this Ten of Wands. Like, I feel like you're going to realize that while they weren't around, that you were in this creative energy, you were in this strength energy, you were getting rid of self-doubt, you were feeling more courageous, you were feeling more creative, and I feel like as soon as that bell goes off on your phone, that immediately it comes to this, and somebody is giving you harsh words. We do have the King of Swords here. Somebody's being very factual and honest. And I mean, I never will talk bad against somebody who's trying to be honest and factual and truthful, because that's what we all need. If there was more honesty in this world, more facts, more truth with head over heart sort of energy, then we could get far more things sorted out, right? I feel like somebody here wants to sort out the Ten of Wands, that they want to. It almost feels a little bit argumentative, if I'm being honest, because it's like somebody's like, but no, I wasn't the one that created the burdens. Let's look over the facts. Let's look over the facts of the whole time that we've been together. Like, you know what it means? It feels like this person is trying to get back into your life by kind of badgering you, by trying to gaslight you a little bit, like you didn't live everything that went on past there. And they're trying to gaslight you a little bit, telling you that the facts are, I'm not the one that created the burdens. You're the one that created the burdens. That's what it feels like here. We do have the King of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Three of Swords. Again, look, I feel like, I keep saying, I feel like the Grim Reaper, but I'm telling you that this full moon that we just had was about the release, the endings of things, and things are ending so other things can begin. And we have this solar eclipse coming up that is next week, and that's really big energy. It's happening in Aries, and it feels like, there's Aries, right? Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo energy here. We also have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy here. I want to say that this person loves you, okay? Like, they really do love you. They have a lot of love for you. But I think that the Ace of Cups in this case is quite problematic. That's what it feels like. It's problematic because, I just looked up and it was 1313 at the timer here. But I want to say that this King of Wands does love you, or this King of Swords, right? This person who is following the passions of their heart, this person who is feeling like they need to get up and come forward. And I feel like that's Mercury retrograde energy. If you're already broken up with this person, or you haven't talked to them, or you haven't seen them, that's what this feels like here. But it feels like the King of Wands being here, the Ace of Cups is a problem, because it feels like somebody feels passionate about you. They're going to step forward. It feels like absolutely they're going to come toward you 100%. But the problem is the Ace of Cups, because they keep wanting to begin again. This is the beginning of love, right? They want to renew it. Like, let's renew our vows. It's like people who are split up and on the verge of divorce. Oh, let's renew our vows. That'll make things better. But I don't think that it does. I feel like this king, masculine leaning energy, but also has feminine energy. This king that is the problem. Like, okay, let me say that again. I don't think the king is the problem. I think the Ace of the Cups is the problem. I feel like this person keeps coming back and saying, but let's try again. But we're really in love. Let's try again. And I feel like that's the problem, is that we keep trying again and it keeps crashing and burning. And at some point, we need to realize in this awakening that it's not going to work. We've got the Ten of Swords, that in order to have balance, justice, karmic justice, in order for the truth to come out and be truthful and honest with each other, it's going to be a hard ending. And that's the realization or the awakening that someone's having here, whether it's you or them. Take it as it resonates. The rest card, I feel, is telling you to be patient and rest. Let this person come to you. And I feel like that there is something here that's going on that, yeah, it feels, I want to say that absolutely you will have success in getting this back together. It will be. You will get it back together, but I don't think it stays together, and that's the thing. Let me just get these cards over here. Just want to take one of these. Tell me about the collective, please. Community. It's because you have the same friends. You must live in the same... It's like, when you get together with somebody and you get to know their family, it's like that's your community. You might be someone who has a community that's attached to your person. And you don't want to let go of the community, because if you let go of your person, you let go of the community. Card number 37, though, is a 10, and it feels like you need to start new, somewhere brand new, in a new community. We have distractions, though, and the distractions are, I feel like this person is really good looking, or you are, or both of you are, and you do have this real crazy, charismatic and connection that you can't get rid of. But when it gets into the hard swords here, that's where the problem ensues. I want to say that there's so many fundamental differences here. That's the wake-up call. That we have so many fundamental differences here that we get stuck in our head and we hold back from each other because we don't want to offend each other. We don't want to fight, but it ends up in a fight anyway. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords, it ends up in a fight and it ends up in arguing, and things come to an end. So there's somebody that is coming forward here, and I honestly feel like two people want to give it another chance. But I just don't know that it is going to work here. I got another Oracle deck a long while ago, and I haven't used it yet. I just want to put down some of these. It's called the Lover's Oracle. Tell me about this connection, please. Tell me about what the collective's person wants to say to them. I'm afraid to lose you, you see? So it's not necessarily a case of being in love. The reason this person keeps coming back to renew it is because they don't want to be alone. They're afraid to lose you to someone else. I am better with my mind than with my heart. Again, the King of Swords, right, is the person who's trying to deal with everything that is head over heart. I don't want to show you my feelings. I don't want to get overly emotional. Why is it that you love me? See, this person doesn't love themselves, because someone who loves themselves knows why the other person loves them, because they know what they bring to the table, right? Tell me about what the collective has to say to their person. I can't come to you now. So that's the thing, right? I feel like this is your side, collective, and I feel like you're the one that does not want to get up and go. You're waiting for this person, being patient, waiting for the wake-up call, waiting for this person to come toward you. This love is crazy, and I'm just going to say it is, because look at this. It's like we have two people who are incredibly attracted to each other. There is so much chemistry here. We do have the Ace of Cups, but it always ends up in the Three of Swords. I agree that this love is crazy. It feels like we keep crashing and burning it, but we keep trying again anyway. Why can't I tell you the truth? It's like you don't want to push them away. You want them to come forward. You don't want to push them away. Why can't I tell you the truth? Tells me that even though that you know it's probably over or it will crash and burn again, the Ten of Swords is here. It will end up in betrayal and sadness and arguments. It says to say no. We've got the wake-up call here saying that somebody's holding back because they're in their head, but we've got fundamental differences, so it's not going to work out for us anyway, right? But you can't seem to face the truth. And I think that's the biggest problem here, is that we feel like we're supposed to be together, but the universe is taking every possible moment to tell us that we're not supposed to be together. Tell me about what we need to know about these two people, please. Tell me, give me some advice or give me some indications about who this person might be for the collective. Someone you already know. Now is not the time. So that's why you're not going forward to them, because I feel like you're listening to the universe. Now is not the time. Cold as ice to me is the King of Swords. So this is someone here who is not ready to speak about feelings. It says right here, why do you love me? I'm better with my mind than with my heart, right? We don't see the King of Cups. We see the King of Swords here. Someone you already know. You've got, this person could have dark hair. They could have Gemini energy. The end of the waiting is near. Look, this is happening really quickly. Somebody is coming in. They could be lighter skinned. They don't have to. And we've got new moon energy. So it could be by the end of the year for some of you, or a new moon. Look, there might in lie the problem. I'm just saying that some people go back at this over and over and over again because of somebody told them that the twin flame is the one they're supposed to be with in love, when maybe you're supposed to just learn what you're supposed to learn from the twin flame and let them go. All right. I'm going to leave it right here. Thank you so much for coming and watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye-bye.